Hello, citizens of the verse. In this video, I'm going to be talking about picking a starter ship and letting you know some of the things that I wish I had known before I'd made my decision. And hopefully, I can help you to choose a starter ship that's going to best complement your gameplay style. Starter ships are associated with a game package, all of which can be found by going to the RSI webpage, highlighting Store, and then clicking on Game Package. As a word of warning, I'm going to be saying the phrases Game Package and Starter Packs a lot, so prepare yourself. There are many starter packs to choose from, but if you're completely new to the game and haven't flown any of the ships yet, either through a friend's account or during one of the free-to-play weekends, then my advice would be to begin with one of these two starter packs. If you don't like your choice, you can always melt your starter pack later on and purchase another at any time with no penalties involved. I'm going to be focusing on the two least expensive starter packs. Each one of them comes with the ability to download Star Citizen, 1000 UEC for starting money, 3 months of insurance for your ship, a self-land hangar, and one of the two following ships, the Aurora MR or the Mustang Alpha. I'm going to go over both of these ships in more detail, then talk about my own experiences with purchasing a starter pack, and finally offer a few suggestions for you. First, I wanted to go over the Aurora MR starter package. This ship represents the play-at-your-own-pace style of gameplay. Its controls are responsive enough when traveling at standard cruising speed, but once you kick in the afterburners, it moves with all the grace of a brick that's been fired from a slingshot. It has an SCM speed of 155 and an afterburner speed of 1212. The afterburner's speed but lack of maneuverability makes it ideal for getting away from your enemies, but not as an aid in combat maneuvering. The upside to the Aurora is that it comes standard with a number of options that the Mustang does not have, including an internal save spot, which makes it ideal to use to start exploring the moons of Crusader with, and is going to be a huge convenience in general to be able to fall back on. The Aurora comes stock with two size 1 fixed weapons, with the option to mount an additional second pair of fixed size 1 guns onto the frame. It also comes with a size 2 missile rack. This is a good deterrent to an attacking enemy for a starter ship to have, which eventually can be exchanged for fuel pods that can be used to extend the range of the ship considerably. It does not come stock with a storage box for hauling cargo, but it can be outfitted with one after the fact, which will give it the hauling capacity of 6 standard cargo units. The Aurora may not be the fastest or most maneuverable of ships, or be immediately outfitted to start hauling cargo, but for those who want a taste of exploration right out of the starter gate, and are more interested in casual gameplay over combat, then this is the ship for you. My advice would be, if you're going to stick with the Aurora, then invest the additional $10 and upgrade to the Aurora LN. It will increase your size 2 missile racks to a size 4, which is a great option for a starter ship. It also comes stock with 4 guns consisting of 2 size 2 weapons and a pair of size 1s. Unfortunately, it doesn't come equipped with a store-all mini box either, but you can install one after the fact. The Aurora LN is unique in the fact that it's the only Aurora that has a pair of size 2 hardpoints for weapons, and has the largest missile rack in the Aurora series. That brings us to the Mustang Alpha starter pack. The Mustang is surprisingly fast and maneuverable for a starter ship, with an SCM speed of 200 and an afterburner speed of 1160. For weaponry, it comes stock with a single turret that can hold a pair of size 1 guns, with the option to mount 2 more fixed size 1 weapons onto the wings. The view from the cockpit is phenomenal and has one of the most unobstructed views in the entire ship lineup. It comes stock with the ability to haul 6 SCUs worth of cargo, which is the equivalent to 600 units of any kind of goods or items. The Mustang Alpha is a good option for people who may be more viscerally focused on their gameplay experience. Its lack of an onboard save option is going to keep you more closely tethered to the more populated locations to begin with, and less focused on exploration, while the store-all mini box that it comes stock with is going to allow you to start doing short cargo runs right from the start. I ended up choosing the Aurora starter pack thinking that it came with more options than the Mustang, but back then the onboard saving feature was non-functional, and the cargo hauling mechanic wasn't implemented yet. That left me with a less combat-orientated ship for a game that, for the most part, offered nothing more than combat scenarios to play with, and I quickly became frustrated with my choice. So in the end, my advice to you is, if you're the kind of person who is more interested in having a casual gameplay experience, or if you find the idea of exploring the moons of Crusader to be more appealing than combat, then I'd suggest picking up the Aurora. If you want something that's more capable in a combat scenario and find the idea of running the gauntlet of trade that lies between Levski, Alisar, and Grimhex to be more your style, then I'd go with a Mustang. I hope this has helped to clarify which of these two ships would be a better fit for you. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll be seeing you in the verse.